Alrighty. Hello. We are not where we left off, as you probably can tell. I. This is the Sean of the next night. I have been scratching my brain for the past 2 days now, fixing my mod load order, bashing some files, and creating custom patches for things. Very well worth fight to get a good running, good looking Skyrim with 200 active plugins, 169 active mods. I think this is going to be a pretty good playthrough. I am not going to be doing the Conjuration, because I did do a little testing off camera, and if I have any follower and about 3 skeletons, the game likes to shit itself a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not too bad, but if you can toughen through watching some ass gameplay of like 4 frames a second, I would not mind doing a Conjuration playthrough for you. OBS eats up a lot of space when it comes to recording, especially when I'm recording in 4K. Well, I say 4K, I'm recording at 30 FPS, but I have 4K bitrate as like my set thing, so you know. We are going to be instead doing a master build of just whatever I want to do at the time. What I feel like doing is what I'm gonna do. At the moment I'm feeling stealth, daggers, swords, axes, maces, and maybe a little bit of magic, maybe. Probably illusion, most likely destruction. Actually, who am I kidding? It's gotta be illusion and thievery, that's all I'm gonna care about. Ah, the good old days if only mysticism existed. I would be so happy. So, it is going to be, we arrive aboard a ship.
Which city did you sail to?
And we're going to start in Solitude, because I actually tested this out, and it was actually a really cool start. It asks you with a prompt. I won't spoil it. I'll just do it. I'm gonna quick save, because I say the game works good. It works good, but there's an issue with the memory leaks in the game in itself that is hard to overcome when you have the amount of mods running as I do. Because it's not that I have a lot of plugins, it's the fact that a lot of the patches count as ESPs instead of ESLs, and that takes up the plugin order, which eats away at the Skyrim's max memory use. I don't really know too much about this, I was just reading up on it and stuff like that, and apparently Skyrim has like a max limit on RAM, and if it reaches that limit, it just, you know, crashes. Why not? Or it's a dump issue where I'm at max RAM or something like that, because all I ever see Skyrim use is 4 gigabytes of RAM, and I have 32 or 16, whichever one. This is the pop-up I was talking about. It gives you a quest. Ooh, a little bit of intro lag, that's fine. It should go away. If not, I can fix it in the settings later. I am going to be using Ruby ENB with Obsidian Weathers, True Storms, Majestic Mountains, Verdant for the grass, Enhanced Vanilla Trees, and a few other things. That's my special list. Oh, here we go. That is the letter that you get. Now we are relic hunters. You start out as just a normal relic hunter. And as a relic hunter, you get the quest to go meet the dude who owns the museum in Solitude for the Legacy of the Dragonborn. Really cool mod. I really like that mod. That is going to be the basis of our playthrough is... So as I was saying, the basis of our game is going to be hunting down relics for our man Orion, or Oriel. I forgot what his name was already. It popped up just a second ago too. But yeah, there's a small issue with a mod that I have with Solitude. As you can see, all the outside of Solitude is like new. Like, this is not JK Skyrim, this is called Solitude Expansion. It's a very cool mod. Now there's an issue with it though. 13 nav meshes have been deleted. And to fix this, I would have to go into the CK editor, or creation kit, whatever you want to call it, open up 2 instances of it, look at base game without Solitude Expansion, and Solitude Expansion in the game. And I would have to delete the messed up versions or the deleted versions and add in my own version of the nav mesh. And the issue with this is USSEP, or Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, has edited oh, back to what I was saying before. Um, Never mind, back to being paused. I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, my boys. So, this is one of the few processes in which I have to go through to make sure everything works every single time. So, I started browsing some forums, looking some old Reddits, looking at the mod page, reading up in compatibilities issues, and there's a major issue with Solitude expansion as a mod. It has, by default, on download, and it's had this for like quite a while, I think. 13 nav meshes are deleted. And if any one of those nav meshes are ever called into reference, say you enter it or a person is trying to walk on it, or a mod calls it in and it's deleted, it just doesn't exist, it will crash your game right there. And if my game crashes still after this, it's probably due to memory leaks. I honestly scratch my head every single time my game crashes to figure out what the hell is my Skyrim Special Edition smoking right now. Because I have done everything from cleaning files, not cleaning one file because apparently it has intentional ITMs, or identical to master files, which I've read up on, and there's no such thing as a intentional identical to master. There's no reason to have one, but apparently this mod in particular, even loot, when I run loot, it's like, do not clean this file. It has intentional ITMs. And I just read on the page of the dude who like created the thing, like there is no such thing as an intentional ITM. But apparently it needs it to run, so I'm not gonna clean it. I'm just not gonna touch it. Yeah, this is my workspace for when my game crashes and why I couldn't enjoy my conjuration build because I have to just fuck with this every single time it crashes. So anytime you see a pause in the video or a skip or just a weird like jump in the video, this is why my game has crashed. I have started working on fixing it, and then when I get back, I have forgotten completely what I was going to say. So now y'all know. Don't cry to me about skips in the video because believe me, it may be annoying for you, but I'm the one that has to sit down here for 2 hours fixing the shit. You get to watch the fun part. I gotta slog through hell. Well, I'm gonna pause the video again until I can see if I can get it fixed and test run it a bit. You may see me already at the museum, but I will not talk to the man until I'm back with y'all. I do want to showcase the area if I can walk around and have it not crash, because personally, I have my perfect Skyrim visually set up. If I could, I would have about 200 extra mods installed right about now because there is a lot of mods I love to play with. But right now, this is like the pack that I play all the time because it looks beautiful, has enough content to keep me going for a few hours. I can hop on it, play it, be like, "Oh, this is a good waste of my time right now. It's nice." And then my friends call me up like, "Hey, you want to play 7 Days to Die?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude, let's go." Or I get on Black Desert Online. Oh shit, that's right. I'm probably going to start doing some Black Desert Online videos, most likely, just showcasing how I play, whatever I do. Like, I'm not a good player. I'm a veteran. I used to play retail BDO. Right now I play a private server called Games BDO. Um, it's fun, but if you're gonna like the way I play, probably not. You're gonna see a lot of grinding, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. I'll most likely only record the parts where I'm with guildies or just out and get interesting situations, because I do a lot of boring shit in BDO. Most of it's XP farming because, well, gotta get that 64 level, you know? 65 would be nice, but I'm probably not going to strive for that until after I get good gear. Or it'll just come naturally while I'm farming for good gear. Well, pause in the video, you'll see me back in the game. Good luck, lads. Hope you enjoy the rest of it.